a Bradford man, who played a key role in establishing a dedicated Class A drug line which exploited teenagers to deliver heroin and crack cocaine, has been jailed alongside two other members of the organised crime group. Hazrat Shah, 37, of Chatham Street in Undercliff, was sentenced along with Andrew Fox, 39, of Poplar Avenue in Crossgates, Leeds, and Jason Gladding, 34, of Columbus Way in Grimsby. Together, the three ran a county lines drug operation that extended from West Yorkshire into northeast Lincolnshire, targeting vulnerable communities in Grimsby. Their supply chain was powered by a mobile phone drug line known as the ACE line. This line was no ordinary phone. It served as the lifeline of their operation, sending out mass marketing messages to a contact list of known drug users. These messages advertised the availability of heroin and crack cocaine, with users responding to place their orders. The drugs were then delivered, often by teenagers exploited as runners, some of whom may not have fully understood the dangers they were placed in. In January 2020, a specialist team of detectives launched an investigation into this operation. It followed growing intelligence that an organised crime group was distributing Class A drugs in Grimsby, an area increasingly impacted by county lines gangs. The breakthrough came on January 15th, when Humberside Police received a call from a concerned member of the public. The caller reported signs of cuckooing, a term used when a drug gang takes over the home of a vulnerable person to use it as a base for dealing drugs. The address in question was on Suffolk Court in Grimsby. Officers were dispatched to carry out a welfare check. Upon arrival, they discovered two individuals who appeared to be involved in the supply of drugs. A rapid search of the premises led to the recovery of £845 worth of heroin and £365 worth of crack cocaine, all hidden in a cupboard inside a bedroom. The individuals at the scene were arrested on suspicion of possession with intent to supply Class A drugs. What followed was a detailed investigation that exposed the wider network behind the street-level dealing. By seizing and forensically examining mobile phones, detectives were able to trace the operation back to Shah, Fox, and Gladding. Analysis revealed that the three men had established and maintained the ACE line, a dedicated telephone number known to drug users in the area. Jason Gladding was identified as the group's man on the ground in Grimsby. His role was pivotal. He provided local intelligence, including the names and contact details of drug users, enabling Shah and Fox to effectively launch and maintain their drug line. Meanwhile, Shah and Fox, who were operating from the West Yorkshire area, orchestrated the supply chain. They arranged for the transportation and delivery of heroin and crack cocaine into Grimsby. Crucially, the investigation revealed that the pair used teenage runners to carry and deliver the drugs, putting vulnerable young people at risk while insulating themselves from the street-level dealing. Further phone analysis and CCTV inquiries cemented the group's coordination. Marketing messages were sent out in bulk, alerting users when drugs were available and where they could be collected. The ACE line became a brand, recognized by local users and associated with the delivery of Class A drugs. The short window of operation, just 11 days between January 4th and January 15th, 2020, revealed how rapidly such lines can establish themselves and embed into a local community. Detectives described the setup as slick, fast-moving, and highly organized. All three were charged with conspiracy to supply heroin and crack cocaine. At Hall Crown Court, Hazrat Shah and Andrew Fox were found guilty after a week-long trial. Both men received prison sentences of 9 years. Jason Gladding, who had entered a guilty plea earlier, was sentenced to 3 years. This is SN Studios. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.